Hi, Laura here at Vie Childfree, reporting back on the April on the Ground question. Well, the April on the Ground question was, what do you get most from online child-free communities? And, in your opinion, what can these communities do to improve? First, thanks to all of you who wrote in here as well as on child-free discussion forums out there. Love all the detailed answers this month. Let me give you the top 10 of what people said most about what they get most, starting with number 10. 10 was the word entertainment. There's a lot of great humor out there on these sites. And 9 people used the word relief. There are places where we can go where we don't have to justify our child-free choice. And 8, reinforcement. These are places we can go where we don't have to feel badly or guilty about our child-free choice. 7, the word is vent. It's a place where we can go to vent our frustrations. And 6, the word here is learning. It's really a place where we can go, or there are places we can go to learn about child-free related topics and much more. 5, we can take what we learn and have thoughtful and productive discussions with people. People really get the most out of a lot of the discussions they partake in. And 4, they can discuss with people from all backgrounds, from many locations, different lifestyles, high variety, makes for great stimulating discussion to have it from all different kinds of people. And 3, camaraderie and friendship. These are places where we can really develop both of these. 2, a lot of people use the word support. The word support for the support they get when they go to these child-free communities. And 1, the word people use the most really was belonging. Really belonging to a group of like-minded people who have one big, huge thing in common. Now, when it comes to minuses, or what people said could be improved upon, let me give you the top 5. The first really people were split on. It has to do with the range of topics. Some people really would like more variety, high variety of topics on these sites and communities. Others want to keep it more narrow, would prefer it to be even more narrow, just keep it to child-free and related topics. 4, a lot of people talked about how they would like more tools sometimes to learn more, say, how to deal with pressures that you get from others, how to deal with people who don't understand this choice, or even be able to read more stories about what has worked for people in situations like this. 3, less arguing. 2, less negativity. And 1, really the word that I really read the most was bullying, or even sometimes people alluded to some trolling that occurs out there. But the word bullying really, a lot of people talked about how they have felt attacked on sites when, say, they voice an opinion that might be different from the most people. Now, one person had a comment that I think is a good one that relates here to maybe how to perhaps experience less of these things, and that is to find the sites that really are right for you, that fit your style and fit you. As you may know out there, all these sites have different personalities, high variety of personalities, and so finding the one that fits you and suits you best really I think is the thing to do. But to all these communities, I say thank you. All of them are great contributions to the larger child-free community, and really thrilled and excited that they're out there and that they will be out there for time to come. Now, I've got some bad news and I have some good news. I'll start with the bad news. I always start with the bad news. I think I'm going to give the on-the-ground question a rest for a bit. Why? Well, because this leads me to the good news. The good news is my next book is about to come out. And as you might imagine, I'm going to be focusing a lot on getting it out there. And once it's out there, what I'd like to do is instead of the on-the-ground question, do some querying to the topic of my new book and topics that relate to that. What's the new book about? Well, it's about something I've talked a lot about here as well as in other places, and that is pronatalism. It's a manifesto of sorts that challenges some major assumptions of a pronatalist society, our pronatalist society, and why we need to take a harder look at it. So, and it gives some also some new ways of thinking that would, I believe, really be for the betterment of all, parents and not. So, of course, I'd like the child free to get a lot out of this book, but also parents, wannabe parents, fence sitters, the childless, all of us. Why it's really important that we take a hard look at pronatalism, why it's so pervasive, why so much of it, of what it is, does not work in today's society, and really why changing it could be better for all of us in our society. So, to this I say, and to the release of my new book, I say, stay tuned.